The New Age, also called New Spirituality, or as we like to call it, the crazy people in Sedona. Some of you are like, that's offensive. Here's what I would say. You've never been to Sedona. You've never been. Right now, there's some dude drinking green tea, talking to a rock, thinking that's going to fix his problem. Pastor Mark, that's true. I know, that's why I said it. Okay. The New Age says you can save yourself by living as part of the divine oneness in harmony with the divine life force that flows through all of creation. Hakuna Matata. Taoism says you can save yourself by aligning with the Tao to have peace and harmony in and around you. Paul told us, the author of Romans in Philippians 3:6, regarding his own religious works, merit, effort, and performance, he says, quote, as to righteousness under the law, blameless. Paul's problem was works righteousness, which is selfish, and it is self-righteousness, and it's the essence in the heart, the demonic spirit at work through religion. And what Paul said was, I looked at all the things you were supposed to do, and I did them all. That's why I murdered and harmed and harassed and opposed the people who disagreed with me, because I am right and they are wrong. Now, Paul says he was blameless. Now, for you and I, we'd say, what about the murders? What about the pride? What about the arrogance and the self-righteousness and the judgmentalism and the lack of love and empathy and compassion and forgiveness? And ultimately, that's where works righteousness goes. It becomes self-righteousness, and in the name of God, you do despicable and deplorable things to other people, and it's demonic. That is works righteousness. I fix my problem in a religious sense. There's also a secular sense. You ready? Social causes. Oh, I feel like he's onto something, that guy. The way it works in the secular sense is this. Politically, our candidate is the holy one, yours is the unholy one. They're all unholy. Just to let you know a little secret. Sometimes it's sexual. Our gender, our sexuality, our gender identity, our sexual lifestyle, we're the good ones, you're the bad ones. How about moral causes? Endless parade of issues, held to with religious zeal. True? Totally true. And what it is, whatever God creates, Satan counterfeits. So every recycling freak, and I'm for recycling, but there are people that like, you don't recycle, you're a terrible person, and we're going to need to report you, and we're going to need to put it on social media and shame you. You know what? I know the guy who made the planet. I really do like the planet. I know the guy who made the planet is going to set the planet on fire. And I know that when you stand before Jesus, heaven and hell are not decided by recycling and not recycling. You don't stand before Jesus with your garbage can, open the lid, and be like, okay, who else can we make fun of? I got nothing else to do. Who else should we make fun of? Because here's the problem. People take themselves too seriously, and they don't take God seriously enough. And they take their little cause or issues so seriously, they don't take the cause of Jesus seriously enough. We do this with all kinds of issues. We lived in the People's Republic of Seattle some years ago, and we drove a Suburban. This is going to happen all night. We drove a Suburban, and different people with causes would come up and put stickers on our Suburban. Somebody kept coming and putting up, I'm ruining the environment. And so I'd come out and take it off and pray for my enemies. Somebody came and they put a bumper sticker on our car that said, save the wolves. Are we out of causes? Like, did we run out? Like, we got nothing left. I don't know. Wolves. Have you not read The Three Little Bears? You don't want to be pro-wolf. I was at a grocery store. None of this is in the notes because I don't really have any. But I'm just going to unburden here for a minute. So I'm going to tell you a story. We were in the grocery store one time, and I was there with Grace and our 5 kids, little kids. And these 2 women are in line behind us at the Home Depot, and they're whispering, but they're loud, and they're like, that's a lot of people. They're overpopulating the environment. We don't need that many people. They should do, I don't know if they've heard of birth control. I turned around, I was like, their ears are little but functional. Like they're hearing this. I said, is there something you want to say? This woman says, well, I just don't think it's right to have that many children. I think it's overpopulation. I said, well, you're not going to have any people. Because there's nobody wants that kind of relationship with you. So if you average it out, we're pretty even, actually. I shouldn't have said this, okay? And it was wrong. But I'm going to say it again. Grace is in the front row going, no. Okay, I won't say it. All right, so anyways, but it was hilarious and inappropriate. So the way it always works is this. It's always a counterfeit. If you say, do, believe, or align with this, you're righteous. Everybody who's against you is unrighteous. Therefore, you need to evangelize them to join you. And if they don't repent of their cause or their issue or their ideology, then you need to judge them like God and pour out your wrath on them so that their life feels like hell. We call that America. That's where we're at right now. Every issue divides. There's a line, and somebody is righteous, and they've decided everybody else is unrighteous, and there will literally be hell to pay. So, is there an option? Yes. If it's not works righteousness, it's gift righteousness. If it's not what I do, it's what Jesus does. The point is this. There is a problem between me and God. Here's the first thing you need to know. I'm the problem, not the solution. All works righteousness says is there is a problem and you are the solution. Christianity says you are the problem, period.